Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of AUGER ZENITH on the Ultra Violence difficulty played through Woof. We are doing all levels with a pistol start, and this is MAP16, Neo-Bronx Rumble. Let's begin. Alright, we're going to start off by grabbing all 13 of the health bonuses and the rockets behind us. We're going to shoot the barrels to blow up the shotgunners, and we're going to blow up the imps over here to our immediate right. And we're going to kill the 2 shotgunners on the ground level, and we're going to kill the hit scanners up here too. Now that we've done that, we can grab some rockets here and the rocket launcher here. Now when we do that, we will awaken quite a number of imps. So we're just going to blow up these ones. You can grab a bunch of stuff around this spot. And then you can go and blow up these imps, who will likely try to hug this wall if you're going into that area. In addition, you'll have to deal with a few remnants, but you can just blow them up like that. Now that all is said and done, you can grab some more rockets and some armor bonuses, and maybe some medikits if you happen to need those. But enough about that. We're gonna go into this spot and drop down here. Now let's kill the chain gunner to our right, then the one to our left. We're gonna grab the chain gun, either one works, and we're gonna chain gun these guys, every single one of them. They all get the chain gun. Maybe not all of them. Maybe some can get the shotgun if you want to save ammo for potential future encounters. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because we'll probably need it. Anyways, opening this up will reveal an imp, which will also reveal a shotgunner, which will reveal this button, which reveals a bunch of remnants. Well, there's only 3 of them, but still, that's more than enough for me. Now, you can kind of just leave this encounter if you want to, but odds are the rest of the hallways will be filled up with a few other enemies of interest. And these ones that are already here are kind of a pain as they are. Anyways, here's a full bit of armor that you can just pick up right there. Some pinkies will be awaiting you, as well as Mr. Heck Knight. And this button will also be pressable too. Now we've gotten rid of everyone. Now what does this open up? It opens up this. With 2 chain gunners. We're guarding this berserk, but once we grab it, we'll have to deal with a pissed off Martian who is both rather sturdy and rather irritating to deal with, since he just decided to take an immediate right over here. Whatever. They're all dead, and we're all good. Alright. Let's just go right into this area and discover new opportunities. New ugly enemies to blow up, including but not limited to the Mancubus, who makes his debut in this level and dies rather quickly, because he stinks. And look, it's a Kako. And there he goes. Alright, we grab this. We're gonna grab this too. We're going to save the mega armor for after we deal with these guys. Yeah, there's 2 remnants in our Arachnotron there. And they might get into infights. Well, I know that one just nearly blew my freaking head off with his rocket, but you know what? We get the super shotgun here, and we get plenty of new opportunities to kill more enemies. Yeah, there's imps on the rooftops, as well as a few hit scanners, so you just want to get rid of all of them. And, well, really whatever order you want. The hit scanners usually aren't going to pinpoint pain cushion you to death unless you're really low on health. But anyways, we're going to press this button, which will open up new opportunities to mow down more Hell Knights and more remnants. We're teleporting in. You can use the super shotgun on them now. Feels nice to superbly shotgun my enemies once again. Especially that turd elemental. And we'll deal with the cacodemons as well, who probably collectively shout it out. Because they are the cacodemons. Aha. Very funny. Alright. You might have lost some health, but there's a few medikits and stimpaks that'll help you get it back. So you can nurse yourself back to health with the power of medikits. Now I'm just going to show you these. They give you quite a bit of stuff, don't they? Yeah, you can just interact with the ATMs and these little like coffee things. And you can get more stuff out of it. Yeah, you can get items. Items. Delicious items. Don't you love items? Yes, I know you do. Anyways, let's go into here, collect some more, and deal with these three nincompoops, these three stooges. Now, you might be wondering how to get that supercharge. Well, here's how. See that button over there? Maybe you don't, but I'm going to shoot it either way. And it will raise up this pillar. I'm just going to grab this right now. Once the pillar is completely raised up, we can lower it and then ride it. And that's how you get the secret supercharge soul sphere. Poo poo pop pop pee pee poo poo sphere. Yeah, very nice. Alright. Down we go into this little tunnel leading to a subway. Yes, that is in fact a pissed off Martian. We are going to deal with him in a little bit. Might get shot by a few chain gunners, maybe. Maybe a revenant. Dunno. But we got rockets, so we're going to use them. Yes, there is another supercharge here, which we can grab probably later. Probably. If we manage to get zapped or something like that. Or if we take enough damage, I'm probably going to grab it either way. One thing I know for certain is that I'm going to grab this plasma rifle and deal with the archvile as best as I can with the circumstances I am given. There we go. He didn't zap me this time. Good, good. Good, good. Alright, right around here. Chain gunners up to your right. And cacodemons to the left. And here's something that may be important. There's a backpack. Make sure you grab that. And now I'm gonna grab the supercharge. I'm gonna grab some more ammo too. In fact, we're gonna go back and grab some more. Just make sure. Actually, I think I grabbed it all, but if you haven't and you still want to grab some more, you can feel free to try and do so with the backpack that you just got from the area down there. Make sure you grab it though. I mean, it's not necessary, but it will save you just a little bit of tears. Just a little bit, not too many. Alright, plenty of ammo to go around here, plenty to go around down here. There's also quite a few armor bonuses that we can use. Now first off, we're going to grab all the ammo and whatnot before we even think about firing. But now we've done that, let's fire away. Alright, around here, 2 cacodemons and a pain elemental. And if that isn't enough, these pinkies will start teleporting in. So you can mow them all down with your shotgun ammo. Maybe you'll get bamboozled by the block map. Maybe it's just the pinky being extra durable that time around. Who knows? Either way, they're all dead. So let's celebrate by pressing this button and using the rocket launcher to launch some rockets at the archvile. Yes, we got zapped. We didn't holy mackerel enough, but yeah. You win some, you lose some, but ideally you'll be winning this encounter. You can kind of hang around here to avoid the worst of these guys. The chain gunners you might have to prioritize, but other than that, most of these guys are projectile tossers, but it should be fine. This Makey might give you a bit of a hassle if he manages to... well, maybe he won't do it. I was gonna say he might do some no-clipping projectile BS, but you never know. They're kind of unpredictable that way. It's a feature, guys. It's a feature. Doing dubs are so brilliant, adding it. Anyways, let's wake up all of the spooky skeletons in the skeleton closet. Let's have the big boy fire at them. Yeah, infight, you dumbasses. A frickin' nincompoops. What a maroon. What a ignoramus. Look at him go. He's infighting. And of course he's winning because there's not that many revenants. Now we have lots of cells, but if you happen to need more, you can grab some right here where the blue key is. Isn't that nice? Very generous. Anyways, let's use our cells that we just got to get rid of this big boy. Unless a boy getting killed by, the rockets that we may or may not be able to see due to, like, the Caco corpses and the plasma gun being fired. Yeah, that's kind of the risk you take when firing plasma at the Cyber Demon. You kind of have to deal with unseen rocket barrages, especially if there's Caco corpses nearby. And if they're any sort of elevated, that's even worse. We're going to keep the plasma gun out because we're going to gun down the Archvile. We're going to grab the supercharge too, and we saved this thing from raising up. So if it does raise up, you can go back to that little blue key door area and just flip the switch again and you should be good to go. Anyways, let's take a little trip into here and make all of our enemies disappear. We're not even going to go into the spot right now because we're just going to chill in this little, like, hallway. I just want to make sure all these enemies are dead before I even go in, because when we go over here, yes, these guys will appear. And so will these guys. They are the bathroom guards. And these are the receptionists, because of course they are, you gotta have the hit scan zombie receptionists. Ooh, zombies. But enough about that. We're gonna disrupt these guys taking their dumps, because we are gonna dump all over them. Now this guy might try to dump all over you, but that's why you have the super shotgun, and you want to superbly shotgun that pissed off Martian so that you can get away with it. Alright, you can also grab health and armor bonus, or health bonuses at least, from the urinals here. Very nice to have. Very nice, delicious urinal water. Just like Duke Nukem.
I love drinking urinal water.
But enough about that. We've pretty much cleared out the worst that this level has to offer, or have we? Well, here's the deal. We're gonna open this up and go down into here, and I'm gonna show you something that will give you a sense of deja vu. Do you see it? Maybe you don't yet. It'll probably become more familiar once I explore it a little bit more, but this is a little homage to a certain level of a certain other WAD that may or may not share the same music that we are listening to right now. Now, of course, there are imps who make you buy around here. There's also rockets to go around too. But the main attraction we haven't seen just yet until we flip the switch. Yes, and here they come. Archviles by the number. Archvile number 1 goes down with rockets. That's the problem with this little homage to Sunless MAP29. You can just... You can kind of just kill these guys. Like, you don't have to wait for any, like, special, like, treatment or anything like that. You can kind of just mow them down and hide in this little cover. Like, you don't have to use this little, admittedly cool, but kind of impractical bit of cover here. You can just hide here. And we're just going to plasma all these guys down until there's nothing to plasma. There's nothing in the plasma. Well, not entirely true. There's plenty of the plasma here, but there's no plasma left. So we're gonna have to make do with our trusty, superb shotgun. And that we did. Everything is dead, and we got the megasphere right at the end. Didn't particularly need it for this time around, did we? But you know what? We're done. We can press the button to end the level, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Just give it a little bit. There we go. We did it. That is Neo-Bronx Rumble by Peter Dolius, and it is an interesting level because it's got that little homage to Sunlust, map 29. Go frick yourself. Yes, that's the map's name, if you don't know already. I recommend you watch a video on that if you don't know what I'm talking about. But, it is interesting because you can kind of cheese it by just hiding in those little corners there. I mean, I don't even think it's cheesing it. I think it's just doing it effectively. Like, if you want to call, like, that cheesing, whatever. Anyways, we just kill the archviles pretty much almost immediately once they start showing their ugly mugs. And you just deal with the rest pretty straightforwardly. You should have more than enough ammo to deal with it, but if you don't, that's probably because you didn't grab that backpack. That backpack is pretty important. I tripped on my words there for a second. But even if you don't grab the backpack, I'm pretty sure you can make do, because I did when I was trying to record this earlier. The problem with my previous recordings, well, one was in 720 because I switched back to regular OBS, and the other was corrupted, or at least visually corrupted, so it just showed one frame from the final fight when it got there, so it just froze on that frame. Ridiculous. Anyways, fairly enjoyable map. Some interesting encounters with the cyber demons and the revenants and little, like, subway station parking lot place, and it's mostly fun rather than difficult. It just gives you a little bit of that cathartic feeling of killing a bunch of enemies in not too wide open space, but just open enough for you to potentially make mistakes if you aren't careful, but you should be fine. Anyways, we are done with this level. Thank you, Chair. Stay tuned for the next one, where we go into map 17, but until then, time to die.